Hi everyone and welcome to part 2 of our course Housing Market in Korea. Today we will start talking about real estate agencies. Now in Korea, the majority of housing transactions are still made with realtors or real estate agencies. First of all, a very important word to know is the word for real estate agency in Korea, which is 부동산. 부동산. You can see those signs, the 부동산 signs, everywhere in Korea. Now, usually the system works by areas. So one agency usually covers one area, sometimes only one building, and give the support to that area and that neighborhood. A lot of the times they also work together and they have the network of the agencies as well. So if one agency is covered just one building in your area, they will probably work with another agency that covers another building or a few buildings in the same area that you're looking for. So this is the system and this is how it works. Now the agencies will give you the services based on commission, of course. And the commission is from both sides, either seller or the person who's renting you the house, and you as a buyer or as someone that is renting the house. So they will get the commission from both sides. But what's important for me to mention is that they give you service not only before the contract, but also after. And it's usually for when you're renting. So if you rent your house through 부동산, through agency, you will be able to ask them anything if you have a problem. If they are not taking care of it, they will refer you to the person, but you can ask for the agency help even after you've done your contract. As we mentioned, there are fees to pay, and the fees are based on the contract. And the fees are also made when the contract is done. Now, sometimes, especially in moving season or when the houses are selling or renting quite well, they might ask you to secure your purchase or to secure your rent, paying the fees first or paying some of the fees first. So they might ask for the fees before the contract is made. Now, there are some tips that I would like to share with you. First, although it can be troublesome, I do recommend to go to different agencies, even if you're looking in the same area, even if it's at least 2 agencies, and in that way you can see the different service that they give. Maybe there is different prices that they offer, and in this way you keep your options open. So it's my first recommendation when it comes to looking for a house. Second thing, which is good news for non-Korean, is that there are more and more English supporting agencies. And I have prepared a small list, and you can see it in the board tab of the course. As we do more market research, I hope there will be more and more agencies to put there. But you can definitely utilize English-speaking agencies. If you need any other services, I do recommend to ask your agent if they know anyone to refer you to. If you need cleaning services or any services for your house, such as TV or phone, you can definitely ask them. They have their network. We will also have a course about moving and housing services, so you can check that course to get references as well. And finally, if you're using an online services to find your houses and going to the agencies after that, be aware of price differences. Many of the times the agencies, they post the specific price which is lower than the actual price, and this is just to get traffic and get people there. And once you will be there, they will introduce the property with the actual prices. So sometimes there will be differences, sometimes no differences. So just know that the online price that you see is not always the final price. It can be a good benchmark though. And this is the end of part 2. Today we covered more of the agency side. And in part 3, we will dive into the price range of the agencies. I'll see you in part 3.